Here there is a problem and the message is not getting through. Okay, let's talk PA staff, let's talk red players and a current bug. I'm sure this will go down well on the forum. Cause I feel either you do not understand the bug and are not passing it on correctly, or at all. Or, your own personal grievances about red players are shaping your priorities. Remembering CMMS are just players that took a job, and I don't think any on the team has lived the red life. Even just to learn, red players can still wear their normal gear on blue players by using storage and coupons. Sure, some red players may struggle to get to storage. So it's a punishment. So, you are asking red players to pay for mates to swap over items via storage then? Seems a bit slimy to me. But it means they still can. The tagging system was designed as a quality of life fix, as players always had the option to put their gear on another player and even transform weapons. Or in my case, I have two of the same class, and rather than swap my items over via storage, not convenient, I tag my items over to my PvE alt. You wish to take a quality of life fix away from red players, okay. Tagging, let's look at them. Weapons. Tagging is an option and reroll coupons have been removed from the shop. We only see them in events, so without a working tag system, you are not even allowing players to swap over their weapons, even if they were willing to pay. As the game has moved on from that, after BDO left its publisher, this is indeed a bug, as players playing the game as intended are left without correct functionality. And either staff are not understanding this issue or willfully being ignorant of this issue. As I have seen, there has been contact via support and it's being brushed off. Yes, I even keep an eye on the red players, as they are players all the same. I treat them as humans, as players, without prejudice. I would hope the staff are doing the same. I feel staff are not taking this seriously enough as they have a personal dislike of red players, and this is how, me, as a blue player is viewing it, based of what I am reading from people affected by this issue. Are staff abusing their position? Or has PA gone full tilt deranged on red players? Maybe staff can prove me wrong and this is a bug and they will get it fixed, if this is in some way intended. Why has the change not been listed in patch notes nor explained to the player base? E.g. PA's reasoning for a high-impact change to the function of the game. Is this how PA roll now? Or did staff avoid the subject so it gets no backlash? I mean, if it's in patch note, it gives people something to point to. And reasoning would have to be given. Did staff exclude it? Is it a bug? Or has PA gone evil? This is why we have to assume it's a bug, else PA is showing, on a whim, it will change parts of the game without informing players, and take strange actions against part of the player base that PA have taken funds from. From players that have supported the game. I'm saying this as a non-red player. I get attacked by reds, I brush it off and get on with my game. It's part of the game. Want to change red play, you do it openly and with input maybe. Red players are our enemy. We need them, and I sure PA understand this, and that's why we have the function of red in the game. So, for this not to be a bug would be very strange. Counter to PA interests. Gotta wonder why this bug is not being addressed. Discourage red play too much, drive them from the game. The people that complain about the red player will find something else to cry about, we know this. Maybe watch episode 3 of my Disruption Evasion series to understand why. It is an hour long. Psychology be complicated sometimes, but it's how humans are. Surely PA know this, but do the feedback staff? Or do they think they know better than PA? Maybe we need a red player CM. Now that would be interesting. Red players, maybe you want a new job, find out what's going on from the inside. You can do that, you know. Apply, but they would force you to give up the red life as a CM, and you can't stream or make private content, big commitment, but maybe you need a new job and you are just that ticked off at the current views of your style of gameplay. Red players give me no special privileges, I don't do this for me, but because I care for the player, however they play. As long as it's within the game's rules, red players will kill me. Even the person who brought this bug to my attention has killed me without cause. They probably don't even know it was me. Nor care, they are just playing. I don't care, it's part of the game. What is not part of the game is bugs that limit gameplay and staff choosing to not pass on serious game impact bugs for personal reasons. I can only hope that's not the case. The bug as I understand it. Cloning gear from a red player to a blue player does not work anyone. But it used to. Is this a bug? Or has PA and its staff turned bad? And will now punish red players in the hope they leave the game, and to them that complain about red players. Be fair, you get killed, nothing happens. Red players do not want to feed you to mods, they want the kill. If they killed you while AFK, why does it matter? They didn't test your skill. They didn't prove anything and you can hit respawn. But they did it while you were AFK trading or fishing outside a safe zone. On a character above level 49, well that's on you, not playing the game correctly, not the red player's fault. Deal? Nah, you are hurt that someone would dare attack you. Entitled for sure. Red players lose at least crystals on death, even if cheap ones. There is a cost to them if they fail, there is not to you. They can even get downgrades and lose gear if they don't know what they are doing. Red players have limited access to a lot of areas, not happy that some can get in and out of town, not the red player's fault. Use the feedback forums and ask for stronger and better guards. Chances are the staff will be salivating to help you with that one. It's what they personally consider important, right? Think I have this wrong? Go back and see my videos, with proof of staff as a team ignoring the biggest feedback in the game, cause they felt like ignoring it. From forum posts to tickets, over 6 months investigation, all there. Red players lose Lightstone on death. As I understand it, red player loses their tag if the red player dies and have to pay again. Wow. Now that's costly. The game is more than punishing on red players. But I see that a bigger voice is given to the few that get really upset over being killed by a red player. Not an equal voice to the red players, or the players that like the fact there are villains out there to fight. Staff, you need to fix your image on this subject. It's not cool. Game needs villains within the game's rules, and it could be a lot worse than red players. Keep pushing it and we will see what happened. We know how toxic things can get, and all within the rules and TOS. Let's keep reds comfortable, not too comfortable, but within reason and with fair treatment. Address this bug, it seems to me, when it comes to red play. Even though there are lots of punishments in place, people will still complain, and staff will favor said complainers more than they should. Because? Did the CMs get hunted by reds before they gave up on normal gameplay and joined the staff for power? Who knows, just musing, thinking, cause I like to say what I'm thinking. What it looks like to me, to us, you can say it's not the case, but actions speak louder than words, and what you say versus what we see, I know what I believe more. Smids out.